All right, I'm sorry. Mayor, I'll call this meeting to order with pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Martyr.
Here.
Parker.
Here.
Schneider.
Here.
Stoops.
Here.
Wilson.
Here.
Kizar. Here. Sukastabio.
Here. Non-agenda items, I have none. City administration, Donna?
I have nothing.
Chief? Nobody else is here? Adoption of the agenda, is there any amendments? If not, I'll accept the motion to
I'll
adopt.
make a motion to accept the agenda presented.
Support?
Parker.
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes.
Stoops.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Sukasar. Yes. Sukastabio. Martyr.
Yes.
Hopefully you've all had a chance to look over the minutes. Was there any questions? If not, I'll take a motion.
Make a motion to adopt the agenda, adopt the minutes of February 16th.
Schneider.
Yes.
Stoops.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Sukasar. Yes. Sukastabio.
Yes.
Martyr.
Yes.
Parker.
So we have our electronic wire transfers of $6,457.21 and disbursements report of $184,475.14.
Yeah, I'm just wondering on the Sunoco for the police department, the Sunoco bill, 586 for just one car, just for the one, they didn't have no police patrols, how they get such a high gas bill for the month.
Under police department.
586.51.
That was higher than the fire department,
Let's see if I did the six.
Second one from the bottom.
Right here.
just curious.
Oh.
Yes and no?
No. Yeah, but their bills could be behind.
Could they?
I don't know. Yeah, they could. I'll look into it.
If it's a 30-day billing,
Okay,
Maybe the last
just
one.
curious.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I have a feeling,
Although that
That's not-
also could be for repairs,
Yeah,
if
that's
they
not
had
for
any
gas.
repairs.
I don't think that's for gas, actually.
Because Terry's been, fixing up the cars, like, there's another problem with one now.
Yeah, it just as gas and oil, just Sunoco.
I'll find
I think
out.
it's gonna actually be a service call. We'll look into
Okay,
that
all
then.
right, just curious. All right, other than that, I make a motion to accept the disbursements report and electronic wire transfers.
Support.
Stoops.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Sukasar.
Yes.
Sukastabio.
Yes.
Martyr.
Yes.
Parker. Schneider.
Yes. Communications, we only have one from the,
You put it on file.
I'm sorry, is there a motion to place on file, please?
Make that motion.
Support.
Wilson.
Yes.
Sukasar.
Yes.
Sukastabio.
Yes.
Martyr.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes.
Stoops.
Yes.
The Knights of Columbus Council 10501 of Memphis is planning a Tootsie Roll Drive for March 18th and 19th. The purpose of the drive will allow any funds collected to support and assist Michigan citizens with intellectual disabilities. Please see attached insurance binder. If there's no questions, I'll take a motion to allow them to sell on the four corners on the 18th and 19th.
Do they need to state hours or? Just,
Yeah, they normally do. It's not stated on here, but they've been doing it for years.
you make a motion to allow the Knights of Columbus to have their Tootsie Roll Drive, March 18th and 19th.
You can put the hours in your motion if you want, from 8 to 5 or something like that.
That sounds good, 8 to 5.
Support
Or
it.
less.
Sukasar.
Yes.
Sukastabio.
Yes.
Martyr.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes.
Stoops.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a cafeteria plan that Larry's put together for us. Larry, why don't you explain it to us, and
Okay,
if you can, try not to call it a cafeteria plan, because it makes absolutely no sense to me when you call it that.
Yeah, that's normally what they call it, right? But anyway, if you look at the documents, supporting documents of this, the one there, that's where the auditors did our audit last year, and they recommended that we have to have a cafeteria plan. And if you look at the next document, that tells you why. And it's because we have some employees that already have an insurance plan, and therefore we have allowed them to be paid a taxable money in lieu of the insurance. Now, so because we do this is why then we have to make, we have to have this, and they, I guess for a lack of a better name, they're calling it a cafeteria plan because it sort of allows the flexibility of doing different things. So that explains why we have to have it. And then if you go to the next one there, it's the cafeteria plan election form. And that's what each employee, whether they have covered by our plan or not, they have to sign this, and it has to be from a stated period. I think our renewal is December 1st, correct? So I assume we'd have to go December 1st from 1 year to December 1st the following year. And it states in there, in order to waive coverage, you must be covered under another medical hospitalization plan. And then you elect to take it, or you elect to take a payment. And depending whether it's a union contract or non-affiliate policies, that outlines what you get on that. The next one is actually the plan itself, and this is what the auditors wanted us to have. Now, there wasn't very little available out there on trying to find something that was in place, and Donna was able to find me a document written by a lawyer from New Jersey, I believe. What it was about, what, 20 pages long? Well, I went through that and then kind of picked up, or just got it down to what, about 3 pages, and to kind of outline what we have to do. So that 20-page document was all inclusive, but I didn't think we needed it. I did have Paul Bailey, our auditors, review this, and though he's somewhat reluctant to actually state that this is perfect, he did still give me a verbal okay that he thought it would be satisfactory. So what we have to do tonight then is only just adopt this plan, and then we'll have it enforced. So I hopefully you read it over. And there's any other questions, I'll try to answer them, but I think this kind of explains it all.
So should we change the plan year then to December 1st to November 30th on the first page there, number 2.5?
That's what, yeah, well, we'll have to do that, I think let's see, you mean on the plan itself? Yeah. Let me look at that.
Page 4.
Page 4.
Right at the bottom.
Page the bottom.
Page 4.
Okay, let's look at what I put in there.
Plan year.
Back one more. Right there, down here. Oh, yes, yeah, that's right, because that'll have to be changed. And it'll only be, because of where our Blue Cross goes, yeah, we'll change that. Okay.
So that'll be what, then in November?
It'll be from December 1st, and when November, yeah, correct?
30th.
Yeah, November 30th.
So this doesn't need to be introduced there, we can just adopt it?
Just adopt it, yeah. It's just to put a policy in place, and
How
that,
did you pick November to start it?
because that's how our Blue Cross Blue Shield runs.
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
All right.
One time, I think it was in September, then we changed it to January 1st, which I really think that would be best to do that, because then even when you're doing a budget, you go 6 months one way and 6 months the other. Now you gotta do 7 and 5, but under the Obamacare plan, when we had to make an adjustment, in order to carry it on this one more year, which we did, we had to actually adapt to this. But we actually could go back to the other, I don't think it'd be a problem, but that's where it is right now.
Anybody have any questions? Now I'll take a motion.
I'll make a motion that we adopt the plan, let me get that number, section 125 plan.
Support.
Lukasevich?
Yes.
Barger?
Yes.
Parker?
Yes.
Schneider?
Yes.
Stoops?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Lukasar?
Yes.
That's it.
I have nothing. Herb?
No,
Larry?
no, I have nothing.
JT? Robbie?
I have nothing, thanks.
Scott?
Nope.
Bill?
Nothing. Yeah, I'm down here.
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
Thank you.
Yeah.
13 minutes or less. We started late.
It took me that long to clean the stone.